Hello, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. My name is Riley, and in today's video, we have Galway United. We are doing a season review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you haven't seen the last video, give it a watch. It is worth it. It was a nail-biter of a match, but I don't want to give it away too much, so watch that video and then come back to this one. But today, the season review. And if you can tell from my clothes, I don't know if you pay that much attention or not, but I'm wearing the same clothes because I'm recording this immediately after the last video. So I'm still shocked on the outcome of that last match. Actually unbelievable. I'm not watching this.
I think you're just overreacting.
I can't believe that we were that close, but weren't able to win. So I'm still disappointed. I'm still feeling down, but that's okay. Let's move on and let's jump into the season review. So players we brought in quite a few guys, and honestly, the grades on them should be mostly pretty good. This is the goalkeeper we brought in, Ricardo Ribeiro. He is a 20-year-old Portuguese player, 5-star potential. I don't know. He's a good pickup. I'm happy with that. Danny Kane, 26-year-old center back, comes over from Shamrock Rovers. Picked him up on a free, and he had a good season for us. There's no complaints. I'm very happy with that signing. This young man, obviously we saw him in the last video. Vonier, he missed one off the post, but free transfer, cheap player as well. Leo Connor is another player we brought. I'm very happy with this signing. I was happy to get him on a free. I didn't expect to. Marcelo Sarava, he's not. I don't know why I thought he was Portuguese, but no, he is from Guatemala. He is a Guatemalan international. 35 appearances for Guatemala as a central midfielder, and he's a current 4-star ability, 5-star potential, solid player. He only played for us 8 times, but he is like I said, 35 caps for Guatemala at the age of 21. Very solid player. And before this, he was with Nottingham Forest and played in League 2. So I am happy with that signing. Next, Otis Khan. He's getting paid way too much to be here. There's no way I'm going to be able to get him off the books. 28-year-old Englishman. He's been around the world and back when it comes, he's been mostly in England. All in England except for now. So he's been around England, I guess. But I need to move him on. He is not a player. Not a player I want to keep around, especially with that kind of wage. Jake Hasty is a player that I'm happy to have around the team because he contributes quite a lot. And he's a good player. Age-wise, he's a little bit more realistic for me too with this squad. Josh Barrett, also a great signing. You saw him in the last video as well, and he can play. He's a great I was going to say left back, but no, he's a left winger. I don't know why I'm pointing that way, because it would be the opposite this way. Right? Yeah, that way in the video. Signing of the season is Aaron Malloy. Not overly surprising. He contributed quite a bit for us, and we got him on a free. Comes from, honestly, he was with Bohemians originally, but then he went off to the United States. Not in the MLS, though. So we're lucky to grab him. He is Irish, so it's got to count for something. And honestly, the rest of the players were just kind of meh. Transfers out. A couple guys left the club, like Joe Gorman, Joseph Alohu. He wanted to leave. I'm happy to send him off. David Hurley, sad to see him go. Fransley Lobato. Connor O'Keefe was a tough one to see. Niall Mason, Wilson, Waweru, and Jacob Mellis. I'm not sad about him at all. He was a pain in my behind. So, the board expectation was top half finish. We got second. They're obviously very pleased with that. Home attendance still just at a measly 27%, but it's only going to go up from here, right? I still can't look at that. Challenge Cup, they didn't care about it. We reached the semifinals. Fine. Irish League Cup, they didn't care about it, but we won it, so we got a trophy. Yay. All right, biggest win, 7-2 over Waterford. Not that impressive because they just got relegated. Then we had a 6-2 win over Derry City. That was a little bit more impressive. And this 4-0 win over Longford with Barrett. We're not going to look at that goal. Anyways, reputation has not changed. Obviously, it probably has, but not significant enough to move it up. Now that we're in Europe, hopefully we stay in Europe, it'll go up more. So sponsorships, all the money kind of went up from last season, mostly because of the match day sales went up, corporate hospitality went up, broadcast revenue. The Challenge Cup really helps with that though. Like competition prize money, 170 versus 39. That's pretty big. Mogensen was the top shirt sale, not a surprise. Carroll, Barrett, Malloy, and Hasty were the other ones to round up the top 5. Yeah, not really surprising, but only 264 shirts sold. That's unfortunate. You would have thought more. Interesting that they put this lineup because this is not the tactic that we generally used. I'm sure that'll change moving forward. The accolades, let's look at that. I won the Manager of the Month 4 times. Very impressive for me, I know. Fans Player this season, 22-year-old Gustav Mogensen. How much time does he have? I need to re-sign him to a new contract, and I need to do that now. Let's see. Wow, he barely wants any money. Wow. You know what? Is that really the highest I can go? All right, fine. That's a lot of money. Like, he's not asking that much, honestly. He is the young player of the season as well. So, just look at Mogensen just one more time. Since coming to us, well, he's only been here for 1 season. 30 goals. Can't disagree with that. He's good. Who else do we see? Honestly, Mogensen did everything. Player of the Match awards, they all go to him. Assists are all him. Goals, all him. Average rating is him. He's got everything. He wins all the awards. He is the best. Anyways, great season had by all. And he already goes into the overall best 11. Not a surprise whatsoever. Let's take a look to see what the board wants us to do. Play attacking football. Sure. Work within wage budget. I am doing that, but our money is just not good. We need more revenue streams. So this is what they want by end of next season. Qualify for the UEFA Europa Conference League. What we already did this season. Cool. And they want us to get to the 3rd qualifying round. Okay. Become recognized as the best of the rest. Okay, whatever. Confirm that. Finish. Feel like that's all something that we can do. Let's just skip through this team meeting. You don't need to see that. So the boys have all gone off on break at this point. And looky here. They have given me a new contract. How lovely. I will accept it. Of course. I don't know what my current contract, what it entails. Let's just see if I can look at that real quick. How much? Okay, so they're giving me a wage. There's $9.25 per week, and now they're giving me 1.1. Sweet, I'll take it. So the last thing I want to do before I skip ahead and all that jazz is I need to look at what additions or what changes need to be made to this club. I guess first off, looking at our strikers, we have Mogensen up top. Friab is very reliable. Him and Mogensen had a great relationship as a pressing forward and advanced forward. And he's also still 4.5-star potential ability at the age of 22. Both 22-year-olds. And both not from Ireland, which is very interesting. Damani Meller, he is still in the club. He had less of... he still did well. A 7.1 is still a good average rating. 11 goals, 6 assists. He's more of a squad player, less consistent. His contract is up at the end of this year. Okay. Well, he's still good. I don't know what else to tell you. He's still fine. He's fine. So honestly, I think striker-wise, we have good options. We are going to continue with our 4-2-4 stuff, and Friab will be our 2. Meller can come in, and so can Voinier. Voinier will get more match time moving forward. So I don't think striker, unless a great player comes up, which sometimes happens, and I can't control myself, I will probably not touch them. Looking at our wingers on the left side, Josh Barrett is there. Shane Daughtry, unfortunately, has really dropped. His contract's actually expiring, and honestly, he's probably not going to get renewed. I know he was just renewed in real life, but I don't think I am going to renew him at this point in time. So honestly, left back, why do I keep saying left back? Left winger. Like who else do we have? Josh Barrett is under contract. Thankfully, he's a good player. He will be our starting left winger. And then after him, Ahmed Salam. I don't know if he's under contract. He is. He is a good player for us. 6.94, not terrible. 10 goals, 3 assists. He can play on both sides, which is great flexibility. And Jake Hasty can play on the left side if need be. So that is good to know. And he is also under contract for the next 2 years. And then after that, Otis Khan, I want out the door. I didn't realize I was paying him so much. I don't know why. I just thought that was a good idea. It was probably just like a knee-jerk reaction. I need to sign someone, and I did. And Meller can play on the left too. So there's that. Ronan Manning, at this point, he's under contract still. And he's only at 425 pounds per week, so that's not a whole lot. So he will stay in the squad. 3 potential good fringe player kind of role at this point. Keith Ward, player that I should not have signed, but did, but he'll be out the door here very soon. And I think that is all for the left side. And honestly, the right side's the same. So I probably won't do too much again. The midfield is another area I don't think I'm going to touch. Connor McCormick, I think, will be leaving. Yes, and I will not be re-signing him. He has been our skipper for the last 3 years, and he has done as well, but it is time for him to move forward, I believe. So Bobby Carroll and Marcelo Saraiva are 2 players that are obviously midfielders that are in the squad. Who else do we have here? Greg Sloggett is still, his contract's up. Don't think I'm going to renew his contract. Depends how much money he's wanting, I guess. I'll take a look at it. Probably still won't, though, because there are lots of other center midfielders that I could bring in. Blaze Riley Snow, I believe, is under contract. Yes, he is. So there you go. I think I will let our Greg Sloggett go out the door. And other guys, I forgot this guy I brought in, Tyler Onyango. He's a 5-star potential ability. He really should go out on loan, though. So I don't know if he'll get much game time with us this season. Looking at our back 4, this is the area that I always feel like I can be improving. Tommy Robson is our starting left back, and he had a great season, a 7.4, 32 appearances. He had 10 assists because he knows how to cross the football, and he does it very well. More of a wing back, which is great. And for some reason, he's considered a fringe player, 3-star. I think he's better than that, but what do I know, I guess. Other players that can play in that position, well, Richard Bryan is going to be headed out the door potentially. I don't think I'll re-sign him for that. So another right back will be needed for sure. Shane Griffin is also that kind of player. Yeah, he's out the door. He probably won't want to re-sign with us, even if I wanted to. Yeah, he's already has a... Oh, okay. I don't want you to be a regular starter, though. Fringe player? Yeah, whatever. So, left back, right back are positions that I need to improve. Because Lee O'Connor, he can play right back. I don't know if I like him. It's a little bit more defensive than I like with my fullbacks, but that's fine. Paddy Barrett will be headed out the door. Honestly, I need to be focusing on these 4 positions. Well, really, center back, left back, right back. that's what I need to be focused on. And then our goalkeepers, Ricardo Ribeiro is 5-star potential, but he is on par with Pablo. Pablo is obviously, we know what he does for us. He is good. And yeah, they can battle it out. These other guys are more for depth, and that's about it. So our defense needs to be rebuilt, essentially. Danny Kane will stay. Leo Connor will stay. Don't know what I'm doing there. And other players, Robson. That's about it. Everyone else is kind of hitting the road. So that's where improvement will be made. So I am going to leave this video here. In the next video, I'll introduce you to the new players, show the squad what we're ready for, and we'll jump into the next match. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.